Okay, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. This is going to be a good game. I think this is going to be one of the best games that we see today.
That analysts talked about is quite interesting.
I know I voted for VIRTUS.PRO to win, but I do want Gen.G to, you know, pop off.
Well, this top-down look giving us a chess kind of vibe, which is very much the way that these games play. So you got to love a look at this right now. The setup on the high side for Gen.G. A little more aggro from VIRTUS.PRO. Ready to dive onto that back line is Nevix.
Nevix and Squad just hovering around like you mentioned. But again, Gen.G trying to set the pace, set everybody towards the main side, look towards the back line. There they go.
I'm surprised to see Skittles on the Loki instead of Alex, who's disgusting on that hero. Very interesting to see that. Bobo gonna press forward here. You do think that Alex is in a strong spot in this meta right now.
It's a good rotation from VIRTUS.PRO's back line. They knew they were being dove upon on the back. Just rotate across map, looking for the DD, though, who's used that deflect. If he goes down, that's huge.
Oh, the first point goes to VIRTUS.PRO, but the first pick goes to Gen.G.
Gotta find their first pick to even the odds a bit. For the moment, a little bit on their heels.
Yeah, letting Loki go through as well in the ban phase was quite a big difference maker for this specific round. This is a great map for Loki to bunker up. However, they walled them off and take
out
great focus by Duet to find Finzi. Numbers heavily in their
Come on,
favor now.
Gen.G.
Will be going in their
Come
favor.
on, Gen.G.
VIRTUS.PRO 33% already. Not a bad early take. So that whole time they were just stalling.
Yeah, off that DD on their side. Sparker does find FMCL immediately. We're going with the Gambit ult as well.
Very aggressive portal. Crystals get popped here. Vibrant Vitality, extra damage. Are we going to see a pick coming through from the hoop first? I guess just going to even out for the moment. Invisible boundary match back by Skittles. Up goes the meteor from Finzi. Will this land on the back line? Playing around that shield.
Oh, Skittles.
From Finzi.
Yeah, Finzi popping up like he did in the past in Mag Metas. Takes out 3 himself. Finds the final blow with that Meteor Ram, cross the back, like you said, on the Skittles, who probably, I don't know if he didn't have the greens just yet.
I hate Finzi, chat.
Excellent pick.
I love Finzi, but I hate him. I want him to lose.
Excellent job from Finzi.
Yeah,
you guys are going to be like, what, G3, why? I went to Iceland, and I had like a little meet and greet, and Finzi lived 5 minutes away from the meet and great. He didn't come. He didn't want to see me. I want him to lose.
Wasn't lying.
Let's see if the protect comes through as well for VP. Nevix has that Feast of the Abyss ready to go on the back line. Forcing out Grains first is what he wants to do. Meteor M comes out from Duet.
Duet goes up. Duet just really strong Magneto, but unable to find a pick there. Bobo again with an early pick onto 5. Bobo doing that consistently right now. Been a star in these LAN events so far, dropping backwards, looking for a pick onto Nevix, who goes on it with a Feast of the Abyss, but not able to make anything work.
Trying to stall it out. I mean, VP still have control of that point.
No, I do. I think he was sick. That's why he didn't come.
Find that opening through FMC on that
but still, I don't care, bro.
As that Glortrox. Yeah, Glortrox could be huge. Waiting potentially for this boundary. Looking to drop on somebody, or at least expecting it. Bobo catches that. Likely makes that calm apparent. Again, though, look at that percentage on point. VIRTUS.PRO doing a great job. Not panicking. Nevix finds one. Glortrox is huge here.
Oh!
Alex Duet, though, trades that back into Sparker. The numbers are still heavily in the favor of VIRTUS.PRO, who are trying to shut this down as the portal play will likely come through.
Unfortunately, Skittles Green's a bit too late there. The lamp's not there. Time to save the squad. Bobo with the portal.
Damn, bro.
Doesn't like the answer is yes. Yeah, it doesn't get there in time at all. VP win round number 1.
Very well played there by VIRTUS.PRO. Again, just the knowledge, the pacing, they're not afraid. They look comfortable up there, taking that point early and then knowing that even if they go down, just stall for as long as possible. We all get KO'd on point. Next thing you know, 40% up as before the first fight really even begins.
Yeah, you called it perfectly. The patience, the overall decision-making is looking world-class yet again from VP. Showing that dive is still very good in certain situations. If you get the Elsa through and stuff, I know that MRC and rather the relegation tournament with teams coming through for stage 2, which we'll see coming up in a bit, a lot of new faces. But we saw a lot more hit scan prevalence. We saw even Elsa bans, Black Widow bans. This time around towards the pro scene that are here at Ignite, they've talked about strategists being so strong, and that's why in the draft phase we've seen mainly strats, and now in this case Vanguards. No focus towards those duelist lines.
It's really hard to dive into Gambit. I think Gambit really kind of negates some of that dive tech. You know, Luna's going to be your focus, but there is a lot that she can do now, obviously with Freeze, and then also our ability to trance and cleanse if there's anything dicey in front of you. We're going to see Zen Starry begin this fight. It's going to be a little Venom v Venom battle. We haven't seen a lot of Venom in the tournament so far.
Yeah,
that is true.
Was one, funnily enough, Trust Me was talking about a lot of Penny Parker stuff, which we've not
Yo, 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 yo! It's not my internet, chat. It's not my internet. I need the tournament to get their shit together, bro.
These guys have sprinted a full marathon on that point so far. Up on that spike there. Nevix taking the space, collapsing.
It's not me, bro. Don't say L streamer.
No, looks a little.
Bro, it's not me. It's not me.
Getting the point early here would be exactly what I'd expect. They just do a great job of playing and taking and claiming the space, and it's so hard for Gen.G to move forward.
Yeah, I mean, this kind of, again, goes back to the draft phase. If we're trying to mirror in the dive sort of composition, would favor the side of VP who have the gambit.
You see now, he'll let the devil out goes from Phi. He's going to have this devil out goes from Phi. He's going to have to slow up a bit. Trying to force out some cooldowns. It does just that. The dance floor goes
Stop spamming L3, chat. It's not me, bro.
Bobo, who has that all out. Instead, nobody gets a pick. Finzi in the sky. Will this land once more? Waiting for something in the off angle on Skittles.
Oh, wow. He actually hit that, bro. You know he got lucky, bro. You know he got lucky.
Pop-off performances in the last round. And
you know he got lucky.
Shot by the Meteor M to get it done for VP. Now on the upcoming fight, Feast the best available for Nevix. He's been using to kind of live. And Saipe and crew, again, playing around Sparker, who has been finding picks on the Black Widow. Bobo sees the threat in that is cross-map sort of angles. Elsa maybe not doing as much as the Black Widow could in the neutral. We'll see if Bobo can match Sparker, who's been on fire.
Yeah, I like this change here. I think Widow's in an incredibly strong space right now, but Bobo trying to take this height here. Ult advantage going to be roughly even across the board. Start up our next fight. There's that Meteor M, the Raging Royal Flush. Is any of these gonna find value? Instead, it's just pulling out cooldowns. Nobody goes down yet. VP with 32% and climbing his FMCL.
Nice.
But does the devil find a
nice.
Bobo gets one. FMCL and Duep clean up 3 more, and that should be a fight win here for Gen.G as they get their map, the point.
Yeah,
nice. They got the point, chat. It's not 100-0. Good shit.
If Bobo is gonna play like that, like you mentioned, pick by him early on in the fight. VP still sitting with their ultimate on their own side with the Black Widow alongside Nevix as well. So they slowly collapse. We'll see if Bobo could do it yet again. Play around their Loki once more. No Stratus ults on VP's side, so it's going to really matter if we get picked in this neutral.
Yeah, a lot of commitment in that fight, though. We could see a huge ult from Sparker or Bobo on the off angle. Typically with Widow, if you can find that off angle, get a pick on the back line, it's fight winning. It's going to force them to reset. We'll see if that happens on either side. Keep eyes open for that. Nevix with the feast as well, and there's Sparker. Instead, takes out Zenstari just in the neutral. Doesn't even need to commit here. But the point is 37% in climbing.
See, Bobo can equalize and looking for Sparker.
Oh, you gotta finish that, bro.
Ultimate, the dance floor there. Phi doesn't look
nice.
Nice shots there from Bobo. Be able to clean that up quickly. Again, more patient. Sparker tries to match back. Gonna cleave the team. Goodbye to the back line of Alex. What a shot there from Sparker. Just deals so much damage in that moment. Duet in a dangerous spot. Out goes the Raging Royal Flush. Is there gonna be a combination play? Skittles matches it back now. Like they're gonna see the same. There it is. But still, they're holding on to this point. Will they be able to take map 2 and even the odds? A ton of commitment from VIRTUS.PRO here. Meteor M looking at the backline once more, but the hide is enough, and still nobody falls.
Wait, that did a lot of damage to him. That splash radius is huge.
Still on that point, have to deal with some stall out of Gen.G, which you see that Venom running across the tree.
Can Widow kill through support ults? I think you can, but you need a little bit of a damage boost.
Now 80% for Gen.G.
Or if you get lucky enough, someone hits you, someone hits the support, and then you shoot at the same time, you might be able to kill him.
A decent idea, but not enough percent to justify it.
And we take back a look at the metas in the neutrals, rather. This is the problem for a lot of these teams that maybe aren't as used to these Black Widows just popping off in the neutral fight.
That was a very early portal, chat. They're not going to have portal to go to point. That's not good.
And somehow Bobo's already at 90% of that ult again. You can see Sparker trying to do the same. It's just that 40%, but just that raw damage gets that ult back so fast.
Widow can one-shot cloak if you hit a headshot and right-click instantly.
Here, folks.
That wouldn't be a one-shot then, wouldn't it? Would it?
Not able to get that pick. Pulls back, though. Is that going to be enough to get the first pick? It is. Goodbye to Nevix now. The retake is very real. The commitment now. Drake Alex finding Finzi, and that's a double. Do we see more here? Sparker drops back. And we'll see likely a potential portal play or stagger here.
And waiting to play and take him out on the side of Bobo. Excellent stagger KO. This is getting down to the wire. VP do have the first round, so can close out, but they have to use the portal now. Gen.G's portal also not up if they win the fight.
You're just too lazy. Oh, yes, yes. I am too lazy because you just named 2 different abilities and you called that a one-shot. Yes. 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 When you use 5 different abilities, chat, it is considered a one-shot. Yes. 1 + 1 = 1. Yes.
Looking like the can so far, Shiv, as overtime slowly dwindles. No portal available for VP. They committed to that last fight. Nevix gets stunned out. Can't use the Abyss.
Yes. Also, Gen.G took him back.
Are going to lose this round unless something crazy were to happen. It's all tied up, 1-1.
W.
And finding a way through the early portal commitment. Didn't mind the idea. Typically, you want to have your Loki up for those crystals to stall, but got another couple percent, and even so, able to bounce back to the next fight, take it over, and actually end this with ult advantage.
I think it was a lot
Can you imagine if Gen.G actually does win this? That would be
like we talked about,
huge, bro.
Maybe
that would be
huge. New to
huge.
esports in general, the neutral is the fight kind of before the fight, or like I guess it happens before a lot of the ultimates.
Yeah.
And you could see Sparker and Bobo having massive impact. Fi, I think, went down a lot more than he did on the first round because of the space created. It's so much more open, I think, on that round. When we go to this next one, I think it might still favor Gen.G in that department. We'll see if VP play a little bit differently. They rely heavily on Sparker like we saw. But for Fi and the backline, they do have ultimates to match regardless. Skittles doesn't even matter they don't have Gambit banned, right? Because they can still copy their guy like we saw.
Very smart play. Yeah, that's the idea. You're going to stay invis if you need to.
Can their coaches give comms mid-game? I don't think you can.
And you may be
I think it's only like before and after games.
Because it's very tough to dive into a Loki or a Gambit. Instead, it's for distraction and allow your hit scan of
Yeah,
Bobo,
I think it's only on before or after on games.
On that backline and find those picks.
You're gonna have to ask like.
Playing back to the main, Skittles goes for the copy.
The commitment now. There it is. It's going to be matched right back. It is. FMCL would let the devil out. Who's going to be the first to fall? It's going to be Treedro. Fi goes down as well. And Gen.G now we're going to start off with the point, which gives a huge advantage.
Yo! Come on, Gen.G.
Skittles found Saipe on the side, gets the copy off. They play first onto VIRTUS.PRO, who get walked upon. And now, with the groove, with all the frontline damage that they have, and not being able to find picks onto either Alex or Skittles, VP are on the back foot.
It's going to be tough to land a big ult here for Zenstar.
So if Hawkeye pops his ultimate ability and full power taps someone in the head and they die, would that be a one-tap?
80% now.
I'm pretty sure you can't headshot someone in a Hawkeye ult.
This could be huge. It lands on 3. There is.
Chat, can you headshot in a Hawkeye ult? No, right?
Gonna bubble up for the moment to get healed up. Match back by the dance floor. Alex does the same. Just a little bit later. Excuse me. We call that a quote-unquote.
You can? I'm pretty sure you can.
Where you will be untouchable, and it looks like both teams are just going to drop
back.
Pretty
sure you can.
I maybe thought that Finzi could even go.
Hawkeye ult cannot headshot, chat.
Just to save that Groot who is getting taken low, but so is Finzi.
Bobo finds
I mean, you can headshot someone, but you can't headshot the after images. There you go.
There's a downtown throw. Thought that had a chance. Nevix finds Alex, though. Try to even the odds. 50% here now for Gen.G.
He do gets Bobo's ult out as well as Fi not going down. However, he's tracked down to the right side. Does he get picked? Does get kicked away, but has a snowflake.
Oh my god, bro. Gen.G might win this. Gen.G might win this. Uh-oh, chat. VIRTUS.PRO, they're fumbling. They're fumbling.
Ever since they swapped to the Black Widow and have played on these open rounds, it's been one-sided. VIRTUS.PRO and Sparker has to pop off. Has the ultimate in this fight, but they're against the Loki ultimate as well. Saipe and their own Raging Royal Flush need to make a play, need to play aggressive and take out Bobo, who has been a menace as well.
Eyes on, once again, the Raging Royal Flush match. Skittles trying to find Saipe in this moment. It's going to be tricky. Instead, going to use Crystals. Finds that combination instead. Going to bring out the dance floor in a panic. Both teams are going to slow up once more. Sparker being driven away. 80 HP is crazy. Still doesn't go down. Bobo finds one. Sparker matches it back. Nevix finds the second onto Alex, and that's a huge pick here in this fight.
That is, and they also use that prison, like you mentioned, to get out 5, but he doesn't go down. Sparker with another one to do weapon. He's got 4.
Oh my god, it's not
in a moment. So the switch
over
like it's panning
yet.
Out. Zensari does find the snagger on the Saipe. Excellent work from the side of VP to come back into this. 99% for Gen.G now, though, so VP cannot make any mistakes. Also, both teams still have their Doctor Strange portal to retouch.
Will J3 cast his magic?
Glartrox or Sparker, Treedro at that number as well in a moment to have an answer. This could be a fight.
I know who wins this.
The question is for Gen.G. Do you
I know who wins this, chat.
Fight, or do you commit early?
That's a great question.
I think Virtus.Pro wins this.
Surely going to play it slow, but we know nerves have caught up to teams before.
I think Virtus.Pro wins this.
Doesn't go down.
The movement on this hero is just insane. FNCL, though, with the first pick, that's going to put them up. Will they be able to move off the back of this, take this space back? Dredro goes incredibly low off the back of a huge shot there, but no, Bobo does not get that clean up. Duep instead finds Finzi, forces out the dance floor. Will that be matched? Alex is incredibly close to the boundary, but not quite there.
Yeah, I mean, they're slowly whittling down VP. Nevix falls. We have to rely on a portal now. Sparker has to be big with his Glartrox, but where is it? Unfortunately, didn't look like it connected onto much.
Wait, where was the Glartrox? What is this guy ulting? Oh my god, what was that? Oh, he ulted to stay on the map. Oh, I'm pretty sure he ulted to stay on the map.
Yeah, the Devil Dino, and usually we heard about this against Dive, but right now he's just.
Oh my god, Devil Dino.
Yeah, the idea here is to do a ton of frontline damage. Duep's low, SidePay.
Ooh, nice tracking by SidePay. You saw that? That looked like aimbot. There's no way. They're bringing it back. They're doing the portal play. Wait. Oh my god, am I right?
To go, and they have to rely on some.
Chat, I think I'm right.
Now.
I think I have the power to change people's fate.
Right now, so this is the last fight for both squads, and Starry has to be big with an ultimate. Dredro also on that low.
Yeah, I was questioning the triple Vanguard into the Dino like this. I think that's a
I have $1 billion on Virtus.Pro winning this, chat.
There's the damage.
I have $1 billion.
Think the dinosaur once again. There's the play, but nobody falls as Starry just kind of plays slow on point. Skittles gets the first pick. Duep finds Dredro. Will Gen.G be able to do this? The pride of the PAC are clutching right now.
Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Virtus.Pro is going to win this.
And it looks like
chat.
Take this OT down. I don't believe the touch will come into fruition. That's going to be it here, folks.
Wow. Gen.G have just won map number 1 over the reigning champions, the grand finals winners, Virtus.Pro in a BO3. What a win for Gen.G, but can they keep it up after this map? We have to look back at everything that has happened, Shib. What a map for them.
This is going to be a very different story as we head into Convoy and Convergence. Domination is,
to be honest with you, chat, I knew Gen.G was winning this. I was just using the J3 curse to curse, Virtus.Pro so Gen.G could win. Hey, J3's right again.
Or another. That was an insane map for Gen.G, and I feel like both teams were.
That is crazy, bro. I cannot believe that. I hope Gen.G goes far in this tournament, though.
And then played the perfect characters to go against.
That is awesome.
People were talking about like how Gambit has become almost like a counter dive character now, and
I really do hope they go far.
Very front to back. Wall off those Vanguards in the front line and commit that way, and then allow Bobo just to off angle and get picks, and that was happening consistently. So really smart play, and like you're saying, it's not necessarily meta, it's more unique. And I really like the way Skittles was playing that Loki, really able to find the Gambit, which can be tricky in dicey situations.
I really do like the crowd getting into it as well. That's a really good thing.
The highlights are completely glossed over in my brain. The fact that Dredro's rolls onto that Luna Snow instead of the Loki, which was available for them into the double Gambit, but they're kind of, I don't know, at least what we've seen so far, people have rated Gambit very highly, but it just seems like it's kind of falling off. It feels like because Dive is not as good, the Gambit doesn't really get as much value, and it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, I think it may be off the back of the fact that Widow's such a good poke character now. Yeah, you play great into Dive like you're mentioning, but you have another poke character that is so threatening at range, and especially at this level of play.
You're right, and that kind of goes back down to what we're talking about watching the relegation tournament. A lot of the hit scan was prioritized. We saw Black Widow ban, we saw Elsa ban. Not really happening here at LAN because there's so many nerves, so many.
Can you guys believe it's 2026 and we actually have Black Widow being picked in pro play?
Drastically, we only have a certain pool of teams. You don't get to see the variety of heroes that is happening in MRC and in those relegation tournaments, which, I mean, obviously you could talk about maybe the skill level not being there, but there's so many players that aren't here at LAN that are very talented as well, and I'm sure we're waiting for their chance in Stage 2.
In my opinion, other people can have different opinions, obviously, chat, but in my opinion, this Black Widow
speaking of stars, I mean,
rework has been some of the best. She's a lot of fun to play. She's been a lot of fun to play. She's awesome.
Stage Cozy talking about Bobo laying his heart on the line for all of us in the crowd. But today, maybe they have finally shown up. Maybe after Bobo got paid, he really is going to get that W.
Yeah, I'm loving seeing these back and forth plays. Both teams played lights out, bringing it to 99 at the end here. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better match.
Could not. You could ask for a better match. from VP because they were playing some nonsense, man. Like, let's be honest.
Let's see
like,
this.
why are you playing Double Dino versus full front to back? Like, what's
Wait,
the play there?
they took out the final hits. We don't see final hits anymore.
To what you're doing with Groot, you essentially not wall off, but you pick and shield off one of the Vanguards. You get that pick and move forward. But you know, Bobo actually was on a triple Vanguard right before that portal.
Finzi had a 68% accuracy on Magneto.
Right back into Elsa. That percent-based damage is too much here.
Wait, go back. 68% on Magneto. That is insane.
Into that, but made this.
The parents of the players of Gen.G.
Oh, this is awesome. This is the parents of the players of Gen.G.
Let me go ahead and ask first, what's your name and who's your son?
Lorraine and Duep's mum.
Duep's mom. How about yourself?
I'm Susie and I'm Skittles' mum.
Susie
I
and
love
Skittles'
supportive
I'm
parents.
Beck and I'm Zen's Diary's mum.
Beck, thank you.
I'm Katrina and I'm FMCL's mum.
First of all, I have to say, if my mom was watching, she's like, what the hell's going on half the time? They're cheering, they're loud. I want to say, I mean, hours of gaming growing up, right? You're grounded if you don't do your chores. Now, is it you're grounded if you don't hit your Magneto ult? I mean, how does it work? And did you think it would lead to this?
Absolutely not. I had no idea that Jet even played this game, so to be here now is just mind-blowing.
Amazing. And yourself?
Yeah, I just want to go to sleep at night and it's going on all next door.
That's amazing. I want to ask as well, I mean, really, I'm sure it's just the emotions for even players and fans is up to 11, but as their mothers, it's got to be through the roof. Do you have anything to say to Gen.G, their fans, your son, up there on the biggest stage for Rivals?
Thank you, Gen.G, for investing into our boys, and I'm just so proud of every single one of them that are here today. It's just incredible.
Aww.
And thanks to the family at home that's supporting all of the boys and all the followers. We've got this, boys.
Well, y'all don't call them underdogs
Oh,
or anything.
no,
I
like that, bro. I like that. I love supportive parents. That is such a funny response, though. Oh, yeah, I didn't even know my son played this game.
On land, that's dangerous because we've already heard about FOMO. But
I didn't even know my son played this game.
We'll be talking about this land for quite
That's
some
awesome,
time.
though. That's awesome.
Due to the fact that those guys have been around forever. It's not like this is the first time they get to show up on stage with Cozy, but the moms of Gen.G when they were, previously, the freaking other team doesn't land. My brain is not working right now because of what we just saw with Cozy on stage. The point is, when you gotta get those moms some Gen.G shirts.
Wait, what does he mean by that?
For them, okay, this has been a banger series out of Gen.G.
Does Dogman wish he was interviewing
I'm very
the moms?
surprised to see it. I love the match back of talent. We knew this team had the ability to run some unique stuff and make things work, but even in this more meta compositions with the running this Groot, running this off-angle Widow, it is clearly working here. But where are we going, buddy? But Museum of Contemplation. You said it before. We do not have to contemplate the next map. We know where it's going.
Yeah, we know. We know it's going to be Museum of Contemplation. And I'm sure the viewers are contemplating why the pros like that map so much. But I mean, you've played a ton of that map in ranked and in general. I mean, why is this map so popular?
It's very.
Where's Gen.G from? I think some of their players,
I think Gen.G should play into
if I'm not mistaken, are
being taken out
Australian.
First, like
there's
China. Very well. It's very brawly, very snowbally, and
Australian, one China. Yeah. So everyone's from Australia, and Bobo's
the
the
on stage
Chinese player.
is kind of happening as it goes on. Mantis banned, Magneto got banned, and then protected for Gen.G, focusing towards that, whereas VP wanted to focus around that Loki early on. We talked about with other teams how strong Loki can be on Convoy Convergence. You just saw the power of Loki in the last map. You talked about Skittles, and it looks like VP want that one-sided Loki as they go for that counter ban. But with how good Magneto is, that feels a bit interesting. That's definitely relying on that front to back very heavy.
Yeah, that's a smart ban. I think I'm loving what I'm seeing here from Gen.G. I think Magneto's super strong on this map. Duep's been disgusting on that hero. It was matched back very well, but to remove it on this map, which has been kind of a priority for teams, is definitely different than what we've seen in the past.
Yeah, absolutely, you're right. And I think that it kind of solves the same sort of issue, right? Like both teams going for that front-to-back style, at least with the Loki. I know you want to play potentially Gambit, but it looks like Gen.G have adapted. They don't really care about playing Gambit on this map. They're more focused on that one-sided Invisible Woman which happens. I feel like that's more up to date with the meta.
I
than what
really
VP
do
is
think that
currently
Gen.G
doing.
can win this now, because I feel like since it is their first time running a LAN and they just won that map, maybe all their nerves and all that like first LAN experience, like jitters, is kind of out of their system, and they're gonna pop off.
There's not a lot of off angles that you really have to deal with, and you can play aggro with it, jumping forward, throwing that boundary on top.
Also, we have a one-sided mag and a one-sided invis. This team has a one-sided Loki,
which means we might see some
and a one-sided thing.
Previously, but we haven't seen it of Gen.G.
Oh, I really want to see what they do with their thing.
Maybe a bit more worried about it. The last ban, does Gen.G go for the one-sided Penny Parker? They're hovering it. Yes! Oh my goodness, Penny Parker gets banned against VP. And to me, what this reads like is a very good ban phase out of Gen.G.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the removal of Groot and forcing the group ban early is you know, a testament to Zen started playing very well.
Please stop spectating this BS and play comp, please. I'm bored.
Very brawly.
No, I play comp literally every single day. God forbid I watch a tournament for a few days. If you do want to watch me play comp, I do have a 24/7 channel that is currently playing Bucky on a domination map. You can go watch that.
We do have the mag banned for VP, but they get a bunch of different heroes banned as well. Maybe they're right. Into this certain situation, they have a few different characters that they definitely can play. Regardless, we'll have VP starting out on the attacking side, and for Gen.G, they will be on defense, more than likely running that triple composition, taking a look at the former champions, the reigning champions, looking to
I am so glad that you guys are actually so smart as well. Someone on the main broadcast said, why don't they use Squirrel Girl? I use her every game and always have the hiest damage in the lobby. Notice how this person never said I had the highest eliminations, the most final hits, nothing. Just I had the most damage. This guy is literally admitting to feeding ult charge and not getting any kills.
That's what we're going to see out the door. And you see what Gen.G is running here. This is the new mainstay of defense. This quote-unquote new meta that looks incredibly strong as we head into a tech pause.
Oh, and we're already paused. Woo!
I'm curious what the issue is. I'm sure we'll go into it in a little bit. Regardless, Gen.G running the comp that we saw Navi just play and dominate with, right? Over 100 Thieves in the last series. I know that VP's a different team. Same thing with Gen.G. Regardless, that is a very dominant comp that we saw out of Navi last game.
Yeah, see, I was curious to know exactly what the Penny team-up was going to be selected. Obviously, I always knew the Black Panther team-up was very strong, but that just seems to be the go-to every time. There is not going to be the double spawner. You protect your spawner much better with that shield, and you get the attack speed boost. It makes it far more.
Oh yeah, I'll fix the camera after we go back into the game
does.
chat.
And you know, I think based on composition, what we've seen, you'd like assume that's going to be very good. But yeah,
sorry,
right now,
if you
VP,
guys don't know, I'm getting in.
some issues, I imagine,
I'm getting some
door. I wonder what they're going to play.
information here fed to me. They are saying we had to do a pause
easier to break the Penny Parker stuff with it?
because all the players are nervous that J3 is watching them. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, chat. Makes a lot of sense.
That extra damage is a little bit too much. And truth be told, Thing damage boost now, especially when he's able to use that Johnny Storm team up, it's a nuisance. It is tough to handle in the front line. Emma plays decently into it, but the team is not electing to do that. Instead, they're going to use the giant sword of Magneto to beat down the rock.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of King Arthur. No, who's the guy that pulls up the sword? Excalibur.
I think it is King Arthur. You nailed that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I got both in the same story. Okay. I mean, that's like, regardless, that's the opposite, right? Because you have to pull the sword out. What happens if you destroy the rock that the sword is in with the sword itself? That is like some Inception type stuff.
Oh, we're back. I wonder if a team actually does that. Before their match, they see that I cheered for them and they go to, they're like, oh, yep, Jay cheered for us. GG's, guys, we lost.
Scared a little bit of that spot. Alex finds the first pick on a Finzi, who reses back in. Duep, another pick on a Fi, who will not come back into the fight.
Duep playing another one, and you mentioned
Alex.
Gen.G
is playing really close.
Again for Salvation coming in as a sub. Botable mentioned himself. That's one of the best subs
that's
in the
why they
game.
paused. Sparker had to watch a quick YouTube J3 tutorial on how to play Bucky, and now he's playing Bucky.
In that fight, already up to see you later.
Yeah, forced to play slow, trying to find a pull. That's a great idea. Just play around the spawner. This comp is so threatening, especially on this map, and them banning it out is just a very big brain play. I like to see it. And VIRTUS.PRO still unable to move really here.
Yeah, already forcing out the greens. I think that's why. Well, we see actually incoming see you later from Dredger. Do they play slow, wait for FMCL's ultimate?
Yeah, you may say, oh, they didn't get a pick. That's not valuable. They got the space, though. Turn that corner. That's all they were looking for. Get through that location. Force a reset up here. And so we're seeing the Kraken impact comes in onto the front line of the Emma of Finzi. That does not land a seal again. This time from Saipe. Finzi gets the first pick on his Zen Starry, and VIRTUS.PRO are walking after the match back from FMCL.
Is Nevix too far, by the way? No, he does get BRB. This is the difference between the two teams as well, is that we'd have that Rocket Raccoon on offense, not on defense. You'd see some teams get picks and then fall back with that BRB, but there's a lot of space created by VP, like you mentioned.
Yeah, and Alex is just trying to farm that ult to be able to do the same thing here. Bobo does have that ult available. Duep hits the sky. Will this Meteor M land? It does not. There's the Rage.
Oh, he's won! He's won! Ew, you gotta... You gotta finish that guy off, chat. You can't get some guy low and so close. You gotta finish him off.
Gen.G so far with
that would have been a huge pick.
Invisible Woman, that Rocket Raccoon, to the fact you can do BRBs, but nice pull. The Force Physics, just kidding. Brought him back into the mines. Bobo shuts down Finzi.
Get your mind out of the gutter, bro. We're talking about an ult.
Up once again, retaking this space around the corner. This is exactly what they're looking for. I love that attack from VP, but they weren't able to close out, and now it's going to be very difficult to get through those reses here from Alex.
This is slowly
so far, good hold. So far, good hold.
The res, like you said, going to be in play. Here comes the Kraken impact on the offense from Sparker, but they get the resets.
Nice. 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 Again.
Of Sparker, forcing
again
for one as a win. Now the boundary to keep the team healthy through Phi, the Omega Hurricane.
Oh, that was a huge res, though. That was a huge res.
The Kraken and the Storm ultimate could not find the KO. Now it's coming back onto them. Taipei with the copy, has it, throws out.
That was actually a really smart play by Gen.G. Go in, bait all the ults.
This is insane. Duep's
and then get out.
Nevix comes back into the fight. Number still up here for Gen.G with a minute available. The Sia goes out here from Saipei, but nobody falls.
Saipei, one of the best Lokis in the game, but cannot save Phi, who went too far, and they have no BRB. Well, actually, just kidding. Dridger will bring him back. Nevix is still gone after.
Wait, bro. Gen.G is full holding VIRTUS.PRO.
Using that Sia through another BRB, and that's why Rocket was able to have another. So maybe why you were
Gen.G ult rotation is absolutely disgusting right now.
Backwards and trying to
it is disgusting right now.
But again, I just think that Gen.G are playing so well right now. They do have ult advantage.
Yeah, I mean, we can't get that one-sided Penny Parker. I think at this point that character can be so dominant.
You know, what was that team yesterday, Chad, that could learn a lesson or two from Gen.G? What was it? It was
Meteor M goes up. Crystals get forced, trying to
what was that team?
Here, but
Reject, yeah, Reject. They literally had the map won. They pushed too far forward, fucked up their res and everything, and lost.
And fourths here in terms of these reses.
Yeah, they gotta find picks. They find Bobo in the sky, nothing to bring him back again. FMCL does have that Kraken impact and has to go big, but the See You Later is here. Are we gonna disengage or try to break it?
VP might as well be very persistent, even down a number, bounce back, and now they're up, using ults to commit, dropping forward. FMCL gonna be stuck in walls, and here comes the res now, or excuse me, the portal from Bobo. They do have a huge ult opportunity from FMCL these next 5 seconds.
Portal coming through, 4 meters, 2 meters, 1 meter, body block.
Oh, they had it. They fumbled. They fumbled.
Needed to clutch up right there, and they did, but that was a ton of time off the clock. 2 minutes and 20 seconds here for point 2, with a spawn that's very close to the door here for Gen.G. Will they be able to hold?
I still kind of like what VP are doing now. They moved Phi off of Storm over to Psylocke, which is interesting. So losing a little bit of that damage boost for Sparker, only relying on that See You Later from Saipei and others. FMCL looking to switch over to the Ultron, so it's Bobo going off of it over to the Black Widow.
Yeah, gonna be able to try to farm some of that front line with no shield. That's the idea here. Bond gets committed. Now Bobo using some of that invisible shield. Try to deal a little extra damage at the moment with the Johnny team up, but still both teams kind of stalling.
Well, there's gonna be less cover too in this sort of main side, so I kind of like the idea of going to Black Widow instead. Invis boundary forced early by Skittles. They waited out in terms of VP side, but is anybody get picked? Zen Story on the flank on Penny Parker.
You never would have heard that until this season. Oh, the Psionic, and that is a huge ult from Sparker with the Glartrox. And it's almost gonna pick there, but well played here by VIRTUS.PRO, who are just using this momentum. They still have a minute 20.
This is getting messy. You have Duet towards the car. Alex goes for the Karmic Revival. Will bring back actually the Penny Parker.
Oh, they're playing for res. Yep, that makes
that's a big res. Big res.
The Penny didn't get resed, I believe. She was too far away, so Zen Story's not brought back. Has to walk back from spawn.
Does have ult available. Not the strongest of ults, but you can set up early. You can see that overhealth. Now you're just going to play around it. Bang! Duet's going to find Nevix.
Dude,
with a huge Meteor M.
It is. If you guys are playing Adam Warlock, and this is why I love it in pro play, because in ranked it doesn't happen because people care about their KD too much. But notice how Gen.G goes in as a team. They bait out a lot of ults. They all die, but then they get a massive res. So now everyone's back. So that means VIRTUS.PRO used all those ults to get all those kills for nothing because everyone's alive, and then Gen.G just goes right back with their ults and they win the fight.
See some commitment.
It's such a good strat, but like in ranked, everyone doesn't want to die.
Fly by, making that shift now, trying to find and track likely Alex. Make sure those reses don't get as valuable. You have driven backwards, but they need to force this touch in a moment to get there and hold. VIRTUS.PRO trying to sneak this thing in. Can they? No. Duep gets there with 3 meters on. Bobo in the off angle trying to find Fi. Will that work out? The spawner's there, but not for long. Very visible, and it falls. It's Finzi.
Wow. Yeah, from getting full held to making it to third point, VIRTUS.PRO.
In terms of, I think, composition is obviously apparent, but it doesn't end up mattering because Gen.G are AFK. Dude, they're literally not doing anything right now compared to what we saw in the last series. Again, not to bring it up once more, but Gen.G are not playing aggressive like we saw at Na'Vi. They're making plays. Gen.G are trying to full disengage, and it's not working out.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we've seen in the past here. Teams that look so strong on point 1 with this composition try to run it on point 2 and 3 and just kind of fall over. And I think VIRTUS.PRO are just taking advantage of that. They've got heavy momentum, and they have ult advantage. Playing so well together, looking like the team that we know and love. Bobo now trying to farm up that ultimate at 50%. On the off angle, the Sia and the Boundary are out, as well as the Bond. Might be a little bit too much there from the side here of Gen.G. Starting to maybe panic him.
To get a 1-for-1, but now Dritro with the See You Later going to go aggressive again for Alex. If he still has the Karmic Revival in a moment, or the passive to come back and use it, needs to be big.
Oh, that was almost a nice shot. Sia really well timed there from Dritro to keep the team up as FMCL tries to match back with the Rage of Ultron, but still, that just wasn't that valuable.
Well, they keep giving up space. That's the worry right now, is that VP have their pedal to the metal, and he's looking for one. Sparker does find FMCL. Duep trades it.
We're going to bring Nevix back in, so even more numbers up as Alex now commits with the Karmic Revival. Everybody's back in. Skittles and Duep fall instantly, though. Back in with the res here from that Golden God who's likely going to bond them up and move them forward.
Again, we haven't played aggressive with the Penny Parker, though. These mines aren't doing anything on the inside. Bobo on the left flank. Can he find a KO? The answer is no.
Yeah, forcing out Crystals, though, is a cooldown they're definitely going to be happy about, but that was not the ult that Bobo was looking for. I might have lied there as FMCL cleans up Nevix. Trying to look at that front line from downtown once more. Duep, but that time does not land Alex instead. Both front line from VIRTUS.PRO are going to fall, and that could be it for the OT. They do not get point 3.
It's still a really good push.
For Gen.G, they sort of
even in pro play, making it to the third point is really good, bro. A lot of teams get held on first, if not first, second.
Far. I mean, that looked a lot better. Looked so much better than domination. And, you know, we've always heard VP is a very good domination team, but with the, I guess, not reduction in dive, but necessarily how you play it, this is a team that's very good against Penny Parker and stuff. If you're going to AFK, you have to be proactive if you play this composition, which maybe Zen Starry's just picking it up recently in the past couple weeks. Could have played it, you know, in ranked or whatever, but obviously you can see he's not as comfortable on it as
Sparker.
Trust me, in that crew of Na'Vi.
Yeah, and
Saipei has not died. Dritro has not died. Saipei has 15 finals, bro.
Great positioning, and also a testament to not only great positioning, but it just seems like there's not a lot of threat in that backline at all. Maybe the lack of dive here, the less pressure is allowing them to just keep that front line up.
Well, I mean, there's a famous saying in the VGC community, I believe, from a guy named Wolf. It's world champ.
Wait, I said Sparker has 15 finals. I said Saipei has 0 deaths. Dritro has 0 deaths, and I said
it's on map.
Did I say Saipei?
You could get upset.
I said Sparker has 15 finals.
So can Gen.G stabilize on their attack?
Oh, my bad, chat. My bad. Shit. My bad, bro. My bad.
The door for now. Keep that to ourselves at this moment as VIRTUS.PRO is setting up.
I mean,
see their decision
Sparker was the MVP last grand finals, chat.
In the blind, and I really do think that is when we're going to see Jubilee.
Yeah, she really seems like a better cloak dagger right now.
Yeah. This is the MVP coming out. He was the finals MVP.
Even without the penny, you still want to hold here.
Yeah, it's really all about this ability right here. Play inside and stay healthy. Turn it on the enemy if you need to. And
look who what we are seeing right now. We are seeing
Dritro's doing a great job just keeping everyone
Jubilee
full in terms of HP.
Some people wanted a Jubilee in pro play. This is your Jubilee. Jubilee is really good. A lot of teams are using it for spawn hold, so for 3-3 tanks, 3 supports.
Like you know, something a bit diver, maybe a Black Cat or whatever we've seen out of FMCL. Instead, they're going for that triple strat comp, which you don't, usually see on offense.
What is this Punisher skin? Okay, Bobo, listen.
Bobo,
I love you, Bobo, but we're gonna have to change this skin, dude. Now I kind of want them to lose. What is this Punisher skin?
Yeah, because like you have to walk away from it. You see the DD team up because they can pierce through these Vanguards. So, I guess from what we've seen, it's the better team up in terms of the Daredevil team up with Punisher instead of the Rocket Rectum.
I don't mind it with no shields on the field, though. Curious to see if it's going to work out. We'll keep our eyes on. And It took VIRTUS.PRO a Sia in order to move forward. Will it be the same story here for Gen.G, who now commit with the Sia? And there's that judgment now. The Sia's backwards. Zen finds Sparker. And that's going to be a second pick, likely here. Good movement. Able to use that crystal and finally falls. Not understanding if they're actually down just yet, Bobo. Looking at the Born again. Once more, that Karmic Revival.
Yeah, we're going to enter a long team fight if Sparker builds his. Duet trying to fight.
Oh!
I don't love it though.
LeBron!
Again, right? Like they're right back in the fight now. It was a huge ult.
But everyone's
now
res.
they just reset as a unit and you force another ult out here. Finzi going to be using that Ironwood and gets drawn by Fi, and Zen does the same.
Sparker's got the ultimate too for the upcoming
Oh,
fight.
oh yeah, whoa,
We lose one.
Here we go, FMCL. Oh man, he gets caught in it. What a huge play here from Finzi. The strangling prison.
Bait out all the ults, use your res, go back in with your ults, you win the fight. And
yeah, this is getting nasty.
wait, are they spawn camping them? Oh my god, dude, they're literally at the enemy team spawn.
Ultimate from the previous fight. We've seen how strong Adam Warlock is on these off angles too. So VP looking alive here and today with this composition. Only 2 minutes left on the clock for Gen.G though. You talked about the time bank mattering a ton. But again, this Gambit stuff is just not working versus this triple alongside the Loki that we let through.
Yeah, this is just too much reset. I mean, you win so much if they force a bunch of ults out with Karmic Revival, and you have one.
And they have res again.
To use here for Gen.G, VIRTUS.PRO.
That is disgusting.
Are just so smart. It just makes so much sense here. They still haven't even turned that first corner here around this bend. And
they're feeling cocky. They're feeling confident for sure. Sparker didn't even use the Karmic Revival to bring back Nevix, who's coming back from spawn. So I think it's brought back. Same thing with Dridro in a moment.
Yeah, they're just playing for res now. Get on that point, stall it, reset as a unit as everyone's back in the fight once again. Skittles with the Sia is what they're looking for, but Dridro and Saipe ready with ults, and there you go, moving forward off the back of that, even through Skittles Sia, but Duep comes back for the BRB. Bobo and FMCL, it's all about the duelists here. Saipe can match back with an answer.
Why don't you go in with Punisher ult? You kill him literally through Punisher. You kill him through support ult if you just use Punisher.
Wow, what a shot.
Nice, good job, LeBron.
Because Saipe went for the comp.
There you go, there you go.
No, that was a great call. There it is.
Wait, another res?
No, they can't.
Oh my god!
Saipe gonna bring the entire team back.
He got another Saipe!
And the fight is reset once again.
Oh my god, Nevix has the clobbering time too, but he goes down. He's not gonna be in the fight.
Finzi, Bobo's able to find 2 here. Zen now on to 5. Bobo
Saipe can't get the portal down. He can't get the portal down. Nope, cancel it. Yep. Wow, bro, if they won off that,
like me after this tournament shit.
Oh my god.
Insane take by Gen.G. And finally,
oh my god, dude, if they won because of that res and he almost died while resing, that would have been insane. I would have clapped without my hands. I would have screamed without the S.
Comp switch here from VP2.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that makes a lot of sense. I think teams are kind of getting locked into a comp on this map, and it really is a different map on point 2 and 3. It plays totally different. Far less single lane focus here, but Bobo trying to find that first pick. Alex does have Raging Royal Flush available, and I do believe it would be in their best interest to use this early and try to find an early pick.
And he's getting poked out by the Delsa. Doesn't have also Snowflake, because you usually see the Angela alongside the Luna. He finds the right one. Finzi goes down.
Yeah, Bobo now able to clean that up. But yeah, off that Raging Royal Flush early, like we talked about, Alex is able to find Nevix, and they are
Alex is a really good support player, bro. He's a really good support player.
They might get up on the top of this ramp. It's going to be a tough fight here as VP making even more switches, as Fi now is going to be on that side lock.
A great call out, Chip. So many counter switches happening. This is a little uncommon, I would say, in that department with all these minor changes between team compositions.
There you go with the Raging Royal Flush back at him from VP. Can they find a pick here? That
wait, is this is the first time we saw a Psylocke in pro play.
Goes out as well. No picks come through as the boundary's there. Fi has to drop back, and Bobo gets the first pick here on the Nevix, and now a number's up. Oh, there's going to be a huge Glartrox from Sparker. Crystals go out, and Fi cleans up too. What a play.
Yeah, they're still playing so...
No, I'm just saying...
Like,
I don't think any other team played.
Like, it just feels like they
so what do you call it?
Plays the right times as a unit.
Psylocke.
You're still doing the things we saw out of the grand finals last year, combining ultimates together on VP's side. And I'm wondering if they can close out over Gen.G now, who have a minute left to go. Basically 2 fights minimum for that squad, unless they take too long.
Finzi with the
someone on 100 Ds played Psylocke? Really?
Keeping eyes out for now. Saipe. Raging Royal Flush. Okay, there's a commitment now to take space.
I don't
here
remember
with
that.
Seduction. Meteor M trying to match that back. Duep finds Fi after Fi gets the pick on the back.
Duep is very consistent with these ults.
FMCL walks forward.
Bobo's been popping off too. He's been very consistent.
Can they use this to their advantage and take point 2? Oh,
Yeah, this is.
Oh wow!
mean,
I don't know if I agree with that. Old
my
chat.
goodness,
Saipei?
Bobo!
Question mark?
Somebody
Any
stop
question
him!
marks?
I mean, he's full impact, full.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Have to deal with the Venom now, who gets trapped, but he goes down to Duep in this tandem between the two.
Bobo's seeing the net code right now. 1s and 0s. The guy is just not missing. What a play there to gain point 2, but it is still a very far push for a minute 25. VP absolutely can still hold this here.
It's a great point, Shib. I mean, this bear is just an absolute mountain to climb. It's that they have the momentum, like you said, but do they have the mental resilience to keep this up as the
Early portal. Yeah, there it is. Here goes the fight now. Finzi playing off that portal. They're going to take this spot, try to buy even more time, but it goes down quickly. Bobo finds that pick, and I like the idea of this play to stall. And now you're going to lose a little alt charge there. Zenstari try to spread some of these mines. Raging Royal flush now from Alex. Will that be enough to move them forward? And they drop back into the portal. Really well.
Yes, chat. It's a very common strat to TP very early there. You're not going to have it for the last fight, but the TP it basically forces another fight.
Showing up for a moment, a giant rock. It's back into the portal.
A lot of we saw that yesterday as well.
Last fight territory now, basically, as both teams have their large rocks and Vanguard ults.
Look at the Galartrox. Who is hungrier here? Who is ready to feast? Sparker or Bobo? This could be game-winning, but now by Nevix, Dreedro. There are so many ults to be committed here from VP. The copy from Dreedro now, walking them forward with a Royal Flush. Will there be an answer back? Galartrox gets launched, but I don't believe it gets much. Bobo gets one. By trades it with FMCL. It's gonna be a Vanguard for a strategist.
Oh, wow. He didn't die there?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
It's huge on the front line. Tries to somehow shut it down, but it doesn't matter. Saipei and Sparker clean those up. Numbers
Yo, chat, I think this is the best series that we're going to get today. This is the best series we're going to get today. We're going to go to a map 3, I think.
Overtime slowly to Windows. VP have control of the cart too. They have to keep touching. Luckily, this cart is going to give you a bit of space to move around.
He's just getting pushed around. Oh my god, he couldn't even play the game for 5 seconds.
Yeah, and it's very tough here.
That team-up ability that Gambit has is stupid.
That should do it here. VP hold him before point 3.
That team-up ability that Gambit gets with that pushback is the dumbest ability I've ever seen in my life.
As right now, it's tied up 1-1. We enter that third crucial map that could decide if either of these teams move on in the upper brackets.
Yo, map 3.
Going the distance, my friend. This has been beautiful Marble Rivals back and forth.
Map 3, chat. Map 3.
So as the very first game is living up to expectations, I would say, in the upper bracket. However, for Gen.G, they're maybe not even expected to be here, right? It feels like maybe people were underestimating how Gen.G looked behind the scenes and in the scrims. The fact they won the first map was huge, but
that was a really close game, though. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it could have gone any way, chat. It could have gone any way.
21 finals from Bobo, and then Sparker with 19, right up there with him. Just so much back and forth, and it's a very smart play. And we talked about that defensive side from the side of Gen.G. I liked their composition, but again, I think it just took them too long to make that rotation.
Yes, and that's why you still have to play the games, right? Because no matter if you theoretically have a better composition, it doesn't matter if you don't have the coordination that VP does. You saw them making plays with the Psylocke. That was like, I feel like old VP with Fi and Sparker working together.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge problem, I'll tell you that. Some huge ultimates, but we're going to dive more into this information with our analyst desk. How about you take it away, Tetra?
Thank you very much, Shib and Dogman. Whoa. Whoa.
We have a series.
What? We really, really do. We were talking about it. Teams
that
that have
is
taken
insane,
maps off
bro.
of VIRTUS.PRO
That
are
is
few
insane.
and far between our reigning champions. And
Okay,
that
chat.
looks like...
While they go
for
break
a
down the
bit,
information,
Casper,
I'm going to go to the
that
bathroom.
could have been
I got
a
to pee,
2-0.
bro.
And potentially should have been a 2-0 if we look at it in a different eyeline as well, because realistically, Gen.G had all the pieces they would have wanted to win that game. VIRTUS.PRO, you have to give them the credit for clutching up. Maybe Gen.G kind of threw it a little bit at the end, and perhaps the pressure got on side of them. But I think their ban phase was fantastic. I think they were really able to take it to VP. Maybe VP learned a lesson in that first map as well and had to adapt, knowing they weren't going to be able to play the strategy that they've been employing for so long.
I really want to dive into Gen.G's bans a little bit there. You said that they came out a little bit ahead. In particular, Ultron getting removed in that first map. It was kind of big.
I think that's what happens when you are succeeding in scrims, right? VIRTUS.PRO, all the talk has been about the Penny Ultron meta and how they're the ones pioneering it and how they've been dominating scrims. Well, suddenly you are going to be the focus point. You're going to be studied. And Gen.G did exactly that. They were able to find the bans, and then they played it themselves and showed us how to do it as well. And even though we did see VIRTUS.PRO answer back in this second map, I do think Gen.G, they are really putting on a show for us here, Vaughn.
I completely agree, but I also have to talk about the bans a little bit for this map specifically. Invis, second time in a row we've seen a team prioritize a one-sided ban the other team instead of the Adam Warlock. What are we doing? The res is so crucial for the full hold strategy, and it worked really well for VIRTUS.PRO.
It gave them so many revives. Like, yes, Gen.G were able to break it, but Saipei with the clones on the Adam Warlock was instrumental to the amount of hold that VIRTUS.PRO could do. But something we do want to talk about, we're talking about like players who have been instrumental, but the versatility of Bobo. That's it.
It's been, yeah, exactly. Like, the versatility of Bobo is insane. We saw them even swap to the White Fox at the end there as well. We saw some Punisher from their side too. We saw Ultron as well. We saw so much from Bobo, even getting a Penta on the Elsa towards the end. But the big thing here I got to talk about is it felt like when they were going for the attacking side themselves, Bobo is their Storm player, FMCL playing the Bucky towards the end. It might have been better if FMCL could have pulled out the Storm so they had the extra damage boost to get them past the hurdle of VIRTUS.PRO. It felt like that was the difference maker between these teams, at least in the first point.
We've got to see Psylocke as well. Psylocke coming into the fray. I'm sure there's a lot of Psylocke mains at home saying,
came back. Sorry, did I miss anything?
Screen, but it showed. I mean, the dance of the butterfly actually at the end there, being able to just stagger that one single hero really made the difference to try and win.
Is this a best of 5? This is a best of 3.
Earlier and sort of dance off of what you
the
just
lower
said.
bracket is a best of 5,
We saw
Chad.
a lot of people, and we were talking about it earlier, there's been a lot of hype from a lot of the players around VIRTUS.PRO.
Oh, we're going to convergence. Nice. All of the jolly.
Up here. The impact of scrims here, it seems when VIRTUS.PRO were forced off it, they struggled, but in that second round, they did fine. There's a lot of impact coming in on scrims. Tell me about it.
Yeah, winning scrims doesn't always mean you're going to find success going into the tournament. As I've mentioned, you get studied by everyone, you become the focus point.
How many more matches after this?
Scrims,
there's 6 matches in total today. This is the second one, so after this one, we have 4 more. You have 2 more upper bracket and 2 lower bracket games, which are going to be a best of 5.
So VIRTUS.PRO perhaps learning that a little bit here, but the fact they were able to adapt so quick in map 2 and now find themselves going into this map 3. But remember, map 3 is now Gen.G's choice, so they are still having the advantage here.
Vod, I do want to quickly ask you, Hall of Jali, this is a map that has been a little traumatic for VIRTUS.PRO in the past, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've seen Hall of Jalia, you know, be a point of contention against this
Dang,
team
I missed
well.
the beginning of the stream. 100 is my favorite team.
Central
They can
Park
still make it through. They're just in the lower bracket.
The Penny Comp that's been going so well for this VIRTUS.PRO. That's the one map that actually Navi dropped during stage 1, so they probably don't want to go to the comfort zone for that. But seeing the Gambit be saved here for VP, they knew it would be banned this go around because they let it through the ban draft during Museum of Contemplation.
Brian.
The Gambit and Loki combo is too good.
Tell him, bro. Tell him.
Something you brought up during the break, Vod, that I will bring up here. Gen.G are 1 map away from doing something that no other team has done before. Knock VIRTUS.PRO to the lower bracket, and they are putting a lot of that faith into Do It once again as they protect that Magneto.
Man, I just wonder what the focus is going to be here. I'm glad that they're getting rid of the Loki. We saw how effective that was with the copies of the Adam Warlock, the copies of the Gambit ults here and there. The one-sided thing, though, is something I did want to bring up. Because of the Gambit Magneto team up towards the end, being right outside the portal, having that kind of dispossession of anyone going through it, it did not allow them to find a foothold outside of it. So they were panicking, trying to get towards the objective. It did not work. They had things they could have at least helped themselves through the damage there as well.
VIRTUS.PRO are going to give over a Gambit as well, because obviously they protected the Gambit, haven't banned it. And it seems like with the Ultron ban now coming through, they are saying, look, we're happy for you to play Gambit. This was something we were mentioning at the start as well. Like, without your Gambit player, Salvation being there, when Alex picking it up, we did see Alex, he stepped up to the plate, but they did just lose that match, as now you will see the Thing Protect. I do love Thing Protect. I do love a one-sided thing.
100 Ds played? Yes, 100 Ds was the first game of the day, chat. Exclamation mark MRI if you guys want to see the bracket. Everything's there.
Fantastic ban phase for VIRTUS.PRO here.
I think you might be right. We're down to our last.
Why is Mantis banned? Please explain to my bronze brain. Mantis damage boost very strong, and she's a very strong character. I think her team-up abilities make her very strong as well.
Gaskin,
she is a very, very strong character.
I'll still go with VIRTUS.PRO, but it doesn't feel good. Gen.G looked fantastic.
Mantis has been consistently banned for a very long time, chat. That's not a secret or anything.
It's time to find out if VIRTUS.PRO will finally be sent down to a lower bracket. Shib and Dogman, please take it away.
And here we go. 1-1 series, first to 2, best of 3. Will VIRTUS.PRO come back, or will Gen.G be able to bounce back on their map of choice?
1-1, I think, is in this quarterfinals. I mean, back in the playing stage, I guess it makes sense because there's so many teams that are competitive with each other. Also, a limited pool, 3 squads. Had an insane playing stage, but on the main stage, in the playoffs in the upper bracket, to keep that advantage, they take us to Orange Challen. Right now, VP, I think, have the edge in terms of that momentum.
You know what's better than 1 life is 2, right? You want to make sure you stay on that upper side of the bracket. Getting down to the bottom is going to make your team even more nervous. It's tough to play at your best when your back is against the wall. And here goes an early portal play from VIRTUS.PRO.
You see the nice Deadpool skin, the Parker team bundle, VP coming out. First time this series, I believe.
Ain't no way they're trying to...
So it's nice to see.
Bro, the partner bundles would be so much better if it wasn't just one character, bro. They kind of fumbled the ball there. These teams could be making so much more money if they actually had a team bundle for all the characters.
That's going to be the Luna, the main line of the
No, like no one, like I don't play Deadpool. Like the people who don't play Deadpool are not going to buy it and support their team.
The nice spawn swap. Typically, what you want to do is simply switch position if they're going to dive your backline like that.
Yeah, usually we see a lot of these Deadpools kind of play a little bit slower. He swaps over to Luna because his portal plays coming through.
They like Marvel Rivals needs to get there. Like, bro, they need to hire me, bro.
First one in the game. Bobo goes incredibly low. Escapes for the moment, tries to get away, but oh, immediately with the banhammers, he's still holding on. Sparker takes out Skittles, though. I don't know how Bobo is still healthy after that, but great play.
An absolute magician. I mean, if he were to find a pick here, that'd be huge. Nevix does go low, but too much healing output. He can't double kick.
Oh, wow, that guy did not die.
Unfortunately, that means we're headed to second phase as VIRTUS.PRO cap out 5 minutes. Excellent time bank for VP to work with.
Incredibly fast. That early pick was
5 minutes.
Much everything there on the Skittles in the back line. So VIRTUS.PRO on that portal play, bringing us back to season 1.
5 minutes. Exactly if there's something I learned while watching the pro play, it's to destroy this whole building.
Ultimates in a moment, and Gen.G maybe feeling a bit of the pressure on the last series. Alex does have the Raging Royal Flush first, but it might be answered unless they go fast.
Sparker stays full HP here. They're both just trying to build ultimates, trying to find a solution, but Gen.G, you know, right now they're gonna have that Royal Flush first. Are they able to get some momentum back in their favor? Yes, they are. Duet drops by. That's gonna be 1 here. And yeah, they're just gonna walk back and reset as a unit.
Slowly finding picks. I mean, if they stagger Nevix,
I didn't know the building was destroyable.
Sparker, so that's a little bit brutal to find even more staggers. But regardless, VP still have the time bank to work with, and we know that they're former
surprising.
champions and the reigning champions.
Do people just now break the map in your ranked games? Also, chat, you do realize when you're in a game, you can hit B, and B shows you which is what things are destructible.
We've seen it before. Will it happen again? I like this position here from Bobo. I don't even know how you get up here with Widow, likely jumping from that completely destroyed building to the left, but there goes that commitment now. Saipe starting off, has to hide into Bobo. Tries to get that pick. Tries to get that pick. Up goes the Meteor Ram, but Dredro finds that one with the clap through Duet, and that cannot be eaten by the Meteor.
Yeah, that's brutal. I mean, missing or getting taken out by the Luna Snow, and now you're up 1 in the fight for VP.
Sparker with 2, Finzi with 3.
Damn, Finzi is popping off. I kind of want to see the gameplay, but we didn't see any of it.
Team right now.
Oh, thank you. They only show him taking a picture.
Wow, look at the ults. Yeah. Upcoming fight, VP, like you said, have all of the ults in the bank.
And VIRTUS.PRO has 4 ults, bro.
Skittles, in terms of his ult in the moment, no mag to counter it maybe, but you can still stun and KO people with the vulnerability. The combination between hitscan and duelist players from VP has been beautiful.
Eyes on the Glartrox. Could be big here. Sparker peeling back line on the Zen Star. He's trying to stall for the moment. There goes some commitment to let the devil out. No answer yet besides the dance floor from Dredro. There is that Glartrox, and it finds value as FMCL goes down, and VIRTUS.PRO are on a rampage at this moment. Sparker with another find.
Damn, this is Gen.G's map pick too, and they're getting rolled. Oh.
With another, and it is just clinical as you mentioned. They move on to third phase.
4
minutes. 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, it's like
this is bad for Gen.G, chat. This is bad for Gen.G.
It seems like VIRTUS.PRO is just excelling. This is something they're not scared of. They are comfortable, and they are walking through with 4 minutes on point 3.
They gotta stop.
Bro, you know what? I'm done. I'm not watching this on YouTube anymore, chat.
FMCL is going to bring it to them.
I'm not watching this on YouTube anymore, bro. YouTube sucks.
Starts off the Raging Royal flush. Nevix now gets the punch on Skittles. Goodbyes. And Starry finds Dreedro. Both of the Lunas are gone, but Alex
It's just
falls
that
and Nevix
YouTube is 1440p. Twitch is 1080. You can see the grain. You see the grain?
Nice. They're playing fast because VP is also playing fast. Understanding the backline might be a bit vulnerable. But right now, Gen.G with his ultimate from Bobo hasn't been able to find anything. Gets shut down by that Deadpool ult.
It gets dicey. You can't miss a shot here. You're going to take extra damage. Great focus by the backline as Alex is able to take out Nevix. And they are able to slow this pace just a little bit. 3 minutes now, but still a lot of space being taken on this point 3.
Yeah, you can see VP's just overall cohesion and fundamentals is clean. Right, just not peeking Bobo, kind of playing for that one shot. Also not letting Bobo farm up. And you know who is farming up is this guy on your screen right now.
Your stream is also 1080p? That's not true. My stream is 1440.
Every single fight textbook, yes.
15-0 on the screen right now. This guy just showing why that MVP win is.
I'll go back to YouTube after.
Trying to take this thing all the way. Sparker. That Glartrox available. Eyes.
I'll go back to after this round. I just don't want to. I hate pausing, chat.
Now able to drop Nevix to match it, but Meteor M. Will this one from downtown? That was just a little bit too high for the
Jesus Christ! Who does he think he is? Steph Curry over there at half court? What's going on over here, man?
The Venom. But right now, Zenstari's doing a great job living. Duep trades it on Magneto, playing aggressive at the right time with FMCL. Gen.G building up some momentum, but is it too little too late? VP still have 2 minutes on the clock, and there's still ultimates for VP.
Yeah, VP just got to find an alt play now. Play a little more passive, and it looks like that's what's happening while Sparker's holding on to this Glartrox. You just got to commit as a unit into this and try to see if we can force Skittles out to the dance floor and then walk from there. FMCL will let the devil out. Bobo ready to snipe as well. Will those alts find some value?
I like how Nevix is just chilling on the point, not getting shot, just right-clicking the tanks.
But Bobo says, nope, not right now, and that's going to be 2 with FMCL's help, make it 3 with Duet.
Beautiful off angle here. That Black Widow again coming online. This is how they capitalized on domination, was through Bobo on the Black Widow. Has a bit more space to work with. But that was just one in the fight. You see VP fully reset again with ultimates, banking him up. It's just Finzi that's popping him off cooldown due to how Deadpool gets him up so fast no matter what role you're on. And Gen.G, they can make something happen again if they bait out these ultimates and maybe potentially even get a KO or force out double.
Oh, this is going to be the fight now. Saipe, there's full commitment now. Gen.G did a good job not overcommitting in the last fight, but now VP is likely going to go hard in this fight and try to find something. Glartrox is there, but it gets burned instantly. The dance floor to match and walks forward to stay with him. Finzi, though, finds Alex. That's a big pick onto the back line. Can they keep this momentum? Bobo gets one, but it's not enough. 3 in the favor of VIRTUS.PRO as Finzi finds Skittles once again. Make it Bobo 2, and VIRTUS.PRO are heading towards this final point.
Wait, that mag lived? I'm surprised they didn't kill him.
Be up in the last fight coming up, maybe on the portal retake. I mean, you still got to use it, I guess, for Deadpool, but regardless, you have Fi again with that Psylocke ultimate. The dance of the Cutterflies is disgusting as per usual. Maybe with that damage boost from Dreedro in a moment as Alex and Gen.G look to change the tempo, maybe throw out Meteor M.
Beast of the Abyss from Zenstari, something to look at here onto the Luna, potentially trying to burn through the dance floor. There's going to be the charge forward. It's matched back with the Feast. There is that dance now, but this time of the butterfly. Bobo goes incredibly low. Good movement by the back line. Nobody falls just yet. Is this pick going to come in through Duet?
Oh, dude. Duet has been a very, very consistent and really good mag player, dude. He has been a very, very, very fun player to watch. Oh! Oh, that was so close, dude.
I think they got through it. I just don't think it touched.
Yeah. The carts in this game, man, rectangles. Rectangles, I'm telling you.
Oh, man.
You love circles here. Big circle guy. I imagine VP is too, even though they have the shape of a V. Regardless, that was an insane last fight from Bobo to switch over to the Adam Warlock. That was big brain, understanding the Psylocke ultimates. Yeah. The carts in this game, man, rectangles. Rectangles, I'm telling you.
We're going over the rectangle again.
You love circles here. Big circle guy. I imagine VP is too, even though they have the shape of a V. Regardless, that was an insane last fight from Bobo to switch over to the Adam Warlock. That was big brain, understanding the Psylocke ultimates coming. They just go for that soul bond onto everybody. That saved them against that ult.
Yeah, just it's showing the value of ult tracking, right? Making that decision. Some of these cooldowns, like Loki Crystals, like Adam Bond, are so valuable but have massive cooldowns. So
Finzi has 11 final hits on that Deadpool chat.
You win the fight, and that was some really good defense by Gen.G, but a big push by VP.
Absolutely, and VP, that was the same thing we said last map, by the way, right?
Yeah, it was, dude. Yeah,
literally same situation. You know, it's a matter of offense being a
Three
bit more hard to
tanks.
fully cap
Three
out
tanks.
unless you're against a team that
Also,
doesn't seem to
yeah,
have
something
the
is up
level
with Fi,
like we
bro.
saw in
Yeah,
the
so,
series,
chat's been
capping out
noticing
with
it as
6
well.
4 minutes or something, 2
Fi
minutes sometimes. It
isn't
doesn't
really
happen
being
unless you're
dominant,
against a very
like the
bad team.
dominant player
Now,
that he
for
usually
VP,
is. He's
on their defense, looking to maybe roll it with that Penny Parker. That's maybe why
Yeah.
that ban phase went the way of Penny Parker bans in the last map.
I think this is a tricky spot for Penny. I'm curious. I want to see the lineup and the setup here from Finzi.
an off day.
hoping
You
to
think
see
he's
those
having an
spawners
off
and
day?
kinda play around them.
I
So
don't know, man.
looking forward to seeing what the decision is, but they're going to be running that triple on defense on this map and see what it looks like.
Probably nervous. Chat. He's not nervous, bro. He's not new to being on LAN or playing at. He's not new to this.
3 map
Yeah,
of the day.
Yeah.
Pause coming out, of course.
Why not?
Always on this map, too, by the way. What's going on with that? Just saying. As, I mean, yeah, it's the first
Fast. It's a fast pause. That's
the
what it is.
fast pause.
Yeah.
The Penny Parker shield blocking off our connection right now.
yeah.
Penny Parker's body blocking the Ethernet cable right now. I can't believe it.
Spider-Minds, man, making their way to the Ethernet. But yeah, I mean, again, I like what I'm seeing here. I'm excited to see a triple comp on this map on defense. I think, again, like I said,
Wait, what's
I think
going
you can
on
find your
here?
way
This
around
guy's
Penny
taking
Minds. I
off
feel
all
like
his
to take
stuff.
That left side route indoors, or maybe with a portal play around. And if
I'm with
they're-
you.
Yeah, if they're able to make that work, it might dismantle this comp. But who knows? I mean, VP, we know how good they are.
Yeah. I mean, people run it like nonstop. It feels like nowadays, but I'm kind of. It's a more open map in certain points, like you said.
Yeah.
Just the fact that right now you can see Gen.G are still deciding between Black Widow and Elsa. I mean, right now we don't even. I mean, you can maybe say versus counter dive and stuff. You want to play the Elsa, but for Bobo, it looks like he's still deciding. Like, does he want to play the Elsa or does he want to play the Black Widow? It feels like he's leaning towards the Widow.
Yeah, I think Widow's been getting more value for the team, but the percent-based damage is always really good. You're gonna end up finding out what the comp is.
Oh,
just
we're
a
back.
moment, and when there's 3
Nice.
that might
It was
be
a
the
fast
decision
one.
that you elect to switch to, but we'll see now as we begin this fight. Then Sorry on the high side, ready to set up. Teams just kind of feeling each other out now, trying to understand what the plan is. And Sorry just pulling eyes away as the team walks forward. FNCL ready to dive at the same time, like with a 3-2-1 comp here. Force out that Atom Bomb.
Trying to get rid of the Penny mines. That's the objective. Their mines are gone. Here comes the dive.
There it is. Full commitment. Zenstar able to find Dreedro immediately. With
Wow,
FMCL
that guy got
talking about the
deleted.
3-2-1, but Finzi takes out Alex, and that's a backline pick. FMCL falls.
That guy got deleted.
Panic, and they still hold on. They're going to force the entirety of Gen.G to reset this fight.
Yeah, nice trades from VP's side on the front line. You can see not everybody able to make it. Alex goes down. The substitute, sadly, for Gen.G falls on the engage. Right now, that's the tough part with the Gambit comp versus this counter dive is that even though the character is crazy appealing and stuff, sometimes you can get one shot by basically anybody on VP's side.
Really good example of setup there from Zenstar and FMCL, though. You notice how fast Invis fell there from Dreedro. Not a lot they could do in that. Oh my goodness, 23 HP and a dream from Sparker, still able to make that work back to the front line. So
100 Thieves plays later again today in the lower bracket. Yes, chat. It's a double Elim bracket. So each team has to lose twice to get kicked out.
We use the soul bond in the fight. Sparker close to that resurrection. Bobo with the ultimate in a moment.
And out goes the sword now. Oh, Bobo just raining. The snipe goes out. One goes down. Bobo pays for it from Nevix, though. Off the back of the Raging Royal flush. Numbers are even for the moment. Down goes a duelist. And once again, the space is just being commanded here by VP. Nevix, though, finding Zenstar. FMCL trades it back on a
Oh,
side.
he actually, I'm surprised he didn't get a kill as well. He's usually very consistent with those mag ults.
Will they fall? No, they're patty caking for days. The board again comes through. There's no way to stop it right now for FMCL.
When he's got to live off map. No, he's going.
Oh, wait, can you go all the way around that?
Right
There's
now,
no way you could go all the way around that.
VIRTUS.PRO not even going up a single tick is incredibly impressive against Gen.G, who just committed
You
massive
can?
ultimates from 2F.
That would, if he lived that, that would have been
Raging Royal
insane.
Flush is available here, the dance floor, to answer anything that comes back, which might have to be for the Yancy. We'll see here if the clobbering time from Nevix can be enough to get some value through. Visible boundary likely going to be an answer for something like.
I did not know that. You learn something new every day, chat.
Royal Flush, let's see what they do. They use it anyway.
Might as well just play it slow, and we can't go into it.
Yeah.
With the anti.
Good positioning.
Yeah. They did use Soul Bond in that as well, though, so we have to keep in mind of that cooldown.
That's good comps. Down goes Piece of the Abyss. Lands on a few of the back on. The clobbering chime goes out. Oh, the spawner stays up with like 1 HP and deals so much damage into Zenstar. Saipe finding Skittles, and once again, VP, this is looking like exactly what they wanted.
Wow. I mean, this is easy for VP right now. Too easy for VP at the moment. I was talking to
This is Gen.G's map pick, bro. Why would you pick a map? You pick this map only to get full health? Come on, bro. There's no way that's real.
You know, first time able to compete against a team like VP could be bit much for this new squad.
And we call this the lights too bright moment. I mean, this team is looking so good early on. This is just a very tough situation for him right now as he sets up on the height here. The spawner and does have ult available.
And I love how Finzy's been playing this Penny Parker as well. Looked great. You can see why they got banned out against it in the last maps.
Playing around the spawner. Out goes the Ironwood wall. FNCL with the dive down. Out goes Bond too. A lot of cooldowns are committed. Let the Devil out, forcing out a bunch, but it doesn't matter. Look at their HP bars untouched for this moment with that triple backline, and now goes Saipei with the Raging Royal Flush.
Okay.
Both teams kind of filling each other out and healing too much for VP's side. He's gone, like you said.
Damn, that's GG's, chat. That's GG's.
Great location there, great push.
That's
by the
GG's,
front
bro.
line to take that space back.
Gen.G ain't getting there, bro. They're not getting it.
Ticks down. They got to get this portal here.
No.
Trying to stall.
Oh, they're poor tree, bro. They're beating the fuck out of that tree.
They do close it out and
damn.
take the series.
VIRTUS.PRO actually ended up winning, bro. Hey, Gen.G put on a good show, though. We did go to our first map 3. We did go to our first map 3.
They shook off the cobwebs. They got better and better after each map. I think map 2 was still kind of back and forth. As we hear the cryo, see the cryo on stage, get released there for VP. Last time they've seen that was likely when they took home the title last time. Will they be able to keep this upper bracket run going?